Good morning, America. I am Madison Brown. Today we will be informing you about the common diagnosis in children called Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, better known as ADHD. A person with ADHD has differences in brain development and brain activity, and it also affects their attention, their ability to sit still, and self-control. ADHD can affect children at home, at school, and even when they're hanging out with friends. A child with ADHD can be attentive, hyperactive, or impulsive. While many of the facts and signs of ADHD are the same, every child experiences it differently. Throughout this video, you will meet 3 different students with ADHD and 1 with ADD. They will tell you how they deal with their diagnosis in their daily lives and even show you a bit of their personalities.
All right, what's your name?
Jacob Gant,
And how old are you?
17.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Listen to music, play music and sing music, so music.
Like the music. How would you describe yourself?
I'm very kind, I work well with others, and I have a very big heart.
Good job. Okay, now how does your ADHD affect you every day?
Well, it makes me not focus as much in class as most people would.
Yeah.
And it makes me to the point where it makes it harder for me to focus on schoolwork and homework and when the teacher's teaching.
Now what about like at schools, or not at school, at home? So if you are hanging out with the family, or if you're listening to your music, or just hanging out, does your ADHD affect you at all like that?
Yeah, because when I'm listening to music, and doing my school homework, it's kind of hard to do my homework at home and listening to music.
So like multitasking, you have to focus on one thing?
Yeah.
Cool. So how do you deal with your ADHD at school? So like if you're having a hard time focusing, what do you do to help?
Well, I basically take medicine that's supposed to kind of reduce my ADHD and help it not be as bad.
Yeah, do your teachers or friends do anything to help you in class, to help you focus?
Well, the school does. They offered me an aide to help me in class to get me caught up and to know what I'm supposed to do.
Awesome. Okay, so if you could tell people something about ADHD, what would it be?
Well, it can make you have a positive feedback on yourself, like positive thoughts and feelings, because people, your friends and family and your teachers and everyone at school that helps you with that, and when you do have it, it actually makes you make more friends, like people come and help you more.
Mm-hmm.
So it will honestly make you have a lot better day at school.
So it's helped you a lot to have people encourage you and have people there for you at school?
Yes.
That's awesome. So if you could tell everybody, you would tell them that it helps to have people at school who encourages you and doesn't look at it as a difficulty?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
You're welcome.
How does ADHD affect students? ADHD impacts students in many different ways. While no child or case is the same, there are several common traits. Students with ADHD often will misplace objects or will have difficulty sitting still in class. Students with ADHD will often fidget in their seats or attempt to stand while in class. Another common trait is that they often have difficulty focusing and can only keep their attention for a short period of time. Their focus is easily disrupted by any small thing. This could be an outside noise from the hallway, it could be another student making a noise in class, or it could be even smaller sounds such as a pencil tapping or even a chair squeaking. This inability to concentrate can inevitably lead to lower grades. When the student struggles in school, it leads to frustration on the student and the teacher's part.
You gotta focus.
Stop.
Ready? Ready? One more time.
Two
then
more
we'll
questions.
I just can't with the good stuff.
Answer 2 more questions. Right now, go.
be done. Okay, ready? What is your favorite thing to do?
I cannot remember.
You can't remember what your favorite thing to do is?
No.
Okay, Trenton, so tell me about yourself.
I'm not knowing myself anymore. I just can't.
Okay, what's your name?
Madison Gant.
How old are you, Trenton?
14.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Playing Xbox.
Play the Xbox. And how would you describe yourself?
I'm go to school and choir.
Use your good words. You what at school?
Love choir.
You love choir, so you're good at choir.
Mhm.
How does your ADHD affect you at school every day?
Every time I laugh, every time.
It makes you laugh all the time. Yeah. Does that make it hard to focus sometimes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just sometimes.
just sometimes. So how do you deal with your ADHD? What helps it?
Just focus and just take some medicine and focus.
Take some medicine and focus.
ADHD has an impact on teachers as well as students. Many students who have ADHD will show signs before they reach school age. Therefore, it is important for teachers to be able to change their lessons at any level to adjust for those with ADHD. A teacher with students who suffer from ADHD should be able to shorten their lessons while still keeping the content so that they don't lose those students' attention. A student's behavior and their performance in academics can be affected by ADHD. Students should not be considered stupid by their teachers if they are not performing well because of ADHD. It can sometimes be difficult for teachers to understand that students fall behind because of their diagnosis. Teachers with ADHD students should have grace but should also be slow to anger.
Okay, what's your name?
Abby Claps,
How old are you?
20.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Draw.
Draw. And how would you describe yourself?
Goofy, energetic, sometimes shy. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So how does your ADHD affect you every day?
Makes it hard to concentrate in class a lot. I can never sit still. I'm usually fidgeting. I usually have to be doing something with my hands a lot. Sometimes I zone out in between lectures, so I will miss like full important things in class.
Got it. Okay. So how do you deal with your ADHD at school?
Am I allowed to say I take medication?
Yeah.
I take medication for it, which helps me usually to focus a little bit more and to be able to not fidget as much and move around.
Okay, so one more question. If you could tell everyone anything about ADHD, what would it be? Like something you wish people knew.
I wish people knew that it's like not everyone just has it, that it's actually something serious, and that a lot of people do struggle with it. And
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
yeah.
Okay, bye.
Even though ADHD technically does not have a cure, there are many different ways to manage symptoms and reduce the problems caused by ADHD. Many people believe that the only way to do so is through medicine. While medications are a great option for people suffering from ADHD, there are also self-help strategies that can be done besides medication. For example, it is important to keep children with ADHD organized and on a regular schedule. It's also a good idea for them to get a lot of exercise and plenty of sleep. ADHD is very common, and instead of thinking of it as a limitation, we should think of it and describe it to students by using strengths and positivity instead of negativity. Most importantly, don't limit your students. Provide plenty of outlets for their energy and constantly remind them that you believe in them and what they can do. Thanks for watching!
Thanks for watching.
Lynn, go do something.